Alright, I think we're ready to get started here. Welcome to the stream. I'm Neozar. This is my FTL world record win streak at this point now. Last time we got the win number 94 with Alanius A, which put us 10 ships into the 4th cycle, so all of a sudden we're like a good way into it now. And we got Rock A for the next one, which is one of the few bad ships we have left. We've just been getting them all done, so let's how it is. Rock A, I mean, it's not necessarily like that bad at all. It's like the easiest bad ship to become like a really solid ship, I think, because it's almost the Kestrel A but better. It's just a one weapon difference, really. Alright, so what was I thinking? Some neutrals, right? Doing some paint colors again. And neutral isn't necessarily accurate. These are all like yellowish browns to orange to reddish browns, but they're all brownish. I lost track of which ones I did already. Umber, ochre, and sienna. These aren't really accurate to like their colors either. I mean, I guess. I mean, it really depends if we're talking like burnt umber, raw umber. Let's do umber, let's mix them up a little bit. That's alright. Depends how you're mixing them, I guess. The neutrals, hard, enabled, umber, ochre, sienna, start. Alrighty. So, it's like super basic ship in some ways. Like, it's kind of interesting. All the rock ships, none of them have extra systems. And, one of them's missing doors. I'm trying to think if there's, I don't know if there's any other ship that's that same way, like ship class other than the Kestrel. So it's like interesting how much worse they are. It's really about the weapons, because it's like, I always think about this like compared to the Kestrel A because of the Artemis and like no extra systems and 3 crew, and like rocks are better than humans for blue options. I think all the systems are the same power. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2 engines and 3 weapons and stuff. Well, I know it's 3 weapons. And they get the rock plating, so you have an augment that sells for 40 scrap. It just, there's a massive difference between a hull missile and a burst laser too. We have 20 more missiles than the Kestrel also. I think it starts with 8, 6 or 8. It's pretty low. But obviously you're infinitely more dependent upon them. But so it's like, I've had a run where I got like a hull beam in my like first or second jump, and like that's enough to just change everything, because then it's like, oh, you can Artemis the shields once and hull beam them, and then you don't use that many missiles and it's not that big a deal. And I've had runs where it's like, okay, I'm out of missiles and I'm less than 10 hull, and this store just saved me finally. There are sectors of no store that was any good. Kind of interesting ship too. I feel like it's one of the ones where actually you want to store pretty quick. I mean, there's a couple of ships where it's like store's not bad, but I feel like Rock A, you actively like you want to hit the stores. You don't want to miss them. So something about that. It's like this weird sector layout where it's like I'm not gonna. I could possibly do this if it's like that seems right. Yeah, it's like no matter what, it's like it splits up pretty big. But it's a moderately late exit. Hopefully it'll make a big difference. If the curve is down here, it's like this will be much later than if it's up here. Since it's like pretty far to the side. But mean, if that's a store, am I really going to jump to and jump? I mean, I am. I absolutely am. Because it can be totally worth it to sell the hull missile and the rock plating off the bat for a weapon before shields too. It's like whatever. You take what, because the thing is, it's like you don't really even need. I mean, unless you get it really early, so you can just pair it with Artemis for a really long time. It's like you kind of need two weapons because by the time you get to like Sector 3, you've had to use so many missiles usually anyways that you kind of need two weapons to be able to take on two shields effectively. Unless you like pick, sometimes you picked up like hacking and a halberd or something, maybe you can get away with it, but there's like nothing wrong with the ship otherwise. It's very like straightforward problem compared to all the other really bad ships are like they don't have shields and they have a weapon that's really weird, or they have like weird systems. They don't have shields or cloaking. They have one crew and like terrible ship and bad weapons. And then this is like down there. It's like, well, it's just because it's dependent on missiles. Because if you had infinite missiles, it's like this would be way better too. It's not like this is slow, but it's not like horrible if, you didn't have to be like terrified of using it each time. Alright, I think I've sat here and pontificated about the rocket enough to like start playing the game actually. Do you want to vent? And then it's like the teleporter is definitely an option. I've never actually gone it on the ship. At least not, in the recent year. Because I'm not sure if I've actually bought a teleporter in the last year. Well, at least since I like started tracking stats, that is. I guess I don't remember what I was doing right before then. Okay, we're good. Positions are good. But I would totally buy one still. Like, I feel like now more so than before too, because I'm a little less like wary of boarding. All right, this is good. Possible double rewards here. All right, and we can two-shot this ship also, potentially. I mean, this might mess us up. Also, well, this is a heavy. All right, so this is a Lido, so that's good. So it's like as long as we can get the Artemis off, and we're gonna hit piloting with it to guarantee that this hits, and we'll just two-shot the ship, which is great. And hopefully we'll just take like at most like a damage or two from this thing. And hopefully our Artemis hits. But it's like there's some fights like this where sometimes it's like worth taking extra damage even, like, I don't know if this gets the fire again, but it's like more worth hitting piloting than weapons, because if I hit weapons and then my whole missile misses, it's like that's worse than taking a damage. Both like in real cost, like if you have to buy a missile or something, but also just like in the rate of success that you're gonna have with a ship. That's fine. 2 damage. It's like whatever. I'd scrap a missile, so we got one of those missiles back. And look, it's repaired. I'm glad that we did that instead of trying to save hull. So that worked out. Oh, hey, it's Badger. I wonder how many missiles do you use in, or if you only use missile weapons. I mean, I think it really depends what missile weapons you pick up through the run, too, how that's going to go. Or if you get, like, a defense scrambler. Because it's like if you did, if you got just, like, the perfect setup, and we're, like, hacking, evasion, and just all big fat missiles, it might not be that many. Still quite a bit, because it's like ship's late game start getting a bunch of hull, so even if you're doing hull missiles like into empty rooms, it's like you can still use like 6 a fight or something. Or you just get all NG sectors and no fights, you know? Just do it that way. Alright, now that my oxygen's like completely replenished, let's like vent it out a little bit more again. Yeah, no, it totally, like, that was just kind of me thinking about the variance in it. But it's like, I kind of feel like for the ship, the 28 missiles, like, lasts often around 2 sectors or so. Like, I've had it last, like, half, you know, partway through 3. But I feel like I've also had it run out partway through 2. Or, like, would have run out. And it's also, like, with getting some from ships, and so it's more than that, because you're getting some from surrenders or from kills or whatever, usually. Alright, so they're going to come over here also and be annoying. They have no empty rooms either, so we got to use like a bunch of missiles on them, and their weapons are dangerous. So like not an ideal combination. But not necessarily horrible. It's like this is a fight where I'm probably going to try and hit. Well, I don't know actually, because the timing might work out that actually it is still better to like hit their piloting and then hit their weapons. Might depend also what they shoot first. Yeah, it's like with the timing on this, I feel like it's better to like hit piloting first and then the whole missile into their weapons after. Alright, so damage the engines, but now our hull missile should take out their weapons enough. Alright, you go help with that, and then you can both repair, just so he's not like almost dead. Alright, it'll still take him a little bit to get that fixed. I have the breach in the weapon, so that's just safe now, which is awesome. So I guess, since it's like definitely safe this way, I probably want to hit their engines with the Artemis now. Make sure they can't flee. I'm like slightly tempted to like run to sensors really quick in case there's like another Mantis on board trying to repair and I can shoot O2 and get a crew kill if it breaches or something. Well, no, I can't because of there's no way that's going to happen. The clone bay also. No. Right, you go back in there quick. They're not going anywhere. I guess I can save my curiosity now because they're not going anywhere, and I doubt they're repairing it that fast. And if they do, I'll just shoot them quick. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they got an NG. Bumpy M. Shoot him with a big one, why not? Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Goodbye. Alright, well, we only used 4 missiles, so that's good. And we got 1 back. Some scrap, some fuel. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, the thing is, I could probably beat my score while getting 50% less score too. Maybe. I mean, Easy's so crazy. I'm always so thrown off whenever I see someone playing easy and it's like Sector 5 and it's like 2 power weapons or something. Just like, what? What are these enemy ships that are just like so not threatening? But it's just like so much to figure out at the beginning, especially if you just like take it on yourself without like reading up on it. All right, so curve of course is like, I mean, it's not all the way to the top as far as it can go, I think, but it's pretty far up. But we still got at least 8 jumps before the exit, maybe 9 before the exit. Could do 8 in a nebula for sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're just doing all like ridiculous, like getting like med bay and sensors and stuff first because you can afford it and you get blue options. I mean, have you figured out necessarily like what ship is the best? Is it just about the scanners? Is it like would a ship with a bunch of different crew be the best for like blue options immediately? All right. Watch Billy play today. The ship scoring for the tournament is going to drive me nuts. Oh yeah, getting low 4K scores for runs that made no sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like not how I would play at all. All right, 3 missiles, awesome, and a drone part, some scrap. Look at that. We're almost up to 28 again. Got 2 fights. All right, so. Just thinking, like, if this is the store, like, maybe there's not a reason I can't just check that out, too. But there's a chance it means that, like, I can't actually get to these. I gotta figure this out. I think I want to hit that nebula for an extra jump if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Actually, I mean, I might be able to see everything if I go this way, though. Not that one, I guess. Well, if I go 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Apparently I've disconnected. Let's see if I'm reconnecting or not. Because it seems like my net's fine. Am I back? I might be back. Let's try and find out. I am not back yet, I don't think. Let's see if I can fix that. Ooh. All right. I think I'm back now. All right. All right, yeah, it looks like I'm back, I believe. Yep, all right, I'm back, great. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. My net's fine. Some Twitch thing maybe, I don't know, stream thing. Because it didn't seem like my net went down at all. But I haven't done anything, so I've just like stared at the map, counting jumps. All right, so I think it's time to make a decision, right? No matter what, it's not like perfect. So we're going this way. I'm not going to get the buffer point on this ship because it's not super needed, and I'd rather have the scrap. I just want to confirm that like speed and stuff should all be good. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go this way. All right, nada. We can get a fight for this. I feel like it's worth the damage. Then that's just not worth it at that point, though. All right, let me see if I want to actually take that nebula or not. It's like if I don't take it, it's gonna be really close. If I can take 6 before the exit or not. Or it's not even gonna be close, possibly, if I'm measuring it wrong. It's like the reason I don't want to take it is because it's like, I guess if I can't get another jump anyways, it doesn't matter that way. I just want to believe I can. Gotta like measure it 6 times now to see if I can figure it out in a way that's more certain. Because it's really gonna be close. Man, according to my measurements, it's gonna be like a pixel to the left. So that's good enough for me. All right. Man, they got a bunch of hull. So it's like theoretically, I can do it with 2 hull missiles and an Artemis. But I probably don't want to take that chance against, this is probably an Artemis. Like I'll probably still try and get like 1 hull missile into the, you know, just their hull or whatever, and use 1 less. Because what would that be? Yeah. Oh no, that's a Lido. Yeah, I mean, I feel like also just the way it times out, it's not, because it's like, I don't want to have to like wait for this to fire a whole second time, and they're going to repair the piloting by then anyways. Yeah, so we'll just fire this into piloting. That's good. I almost like. Don't like my engines. Put this one into weapons, and this fires again, right? Or possibly not because of manning. No, they got it off. That's fine. Yeah, so ideally we'll be able to get this with just 2 more shots. I don't like that though. It's like so dependent on what they do with this and how fast it takes to get up. It's like I don't want to lose this manning bonus. I mean, I was almost tempted to just keep them where they were, but before they get that to full. All right, yeah, this is fine. I think I started like fires in there or something possibly, but I didn't feel like safe enough fight to try and go for that stuff. All right, got a missile back, 14 scrap. So another 4 missile fight, but we haven't had any misses yet. I mean, it's like we've been shooting piloting first, so usually it's like we don't get 1 miss. We don't really get any, but even still, haven't even gotten the one yet. So let's take a quick measure again now that's a little bit closer. Yeah, it's so hard to tell. Yeah, I gotta go down here first. It's like I can definitely still do it even if I can't get that extra jump in. Thank you for all the missiles. And 27 again. I guess we're going to the quest. We give them the fuel. Well, you give them 1, they just don't give you anything. This one we get something for it. Get scrap. It's like I should really probably buy shields, but I haven't seen a store, and there's a decent chance there's a store coming up right here. Too much value in floating it with this ship. No, definitely don't buy one. 9. It's like an awkward number. I should do that 2 for sure. Yeah, we have missile weapons. We don't need shields. Missiles are amazing. We have rock plating also. Can pretend it's as good. My fear about firing this is like I just don't want the heavy laser to hit it. But I don't really want to. Oh, that was a mistake. Right into weapons. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine hitting weapons still, but that's not the one we want them to have down at all. You can get this whole missile off, right? It's not going to miss. I just don't want to lose all my dodge at the same time here, or my weapons manning. All right, great. Great. All right, so then we're going to do piloting into empty room. All right, 4 missile fight again. No missiles back this time, but 21 scrap. Pretty great. Got a lot of scrap right now. So these fights have all gone pretty well. It's like we've taken a little bit of damage. No, I don't think we've had any rock plating resists yet, but we've only taken 4 damage, so it's not bad. What's the chance on it again? 15, really? It's only 15. I feel like everyone's always surprised by that. So it's like, yeah, that's, you know, statistically it's not that surprising we haven't gotten it yet. I know these aren't stores. So we didn't see this one or that one. So let's take a measure here if there's any chance that we can get 2 more jumps in. I feel like probably not anymore. Yeah, I definitely thought it was optimistic. Would it be worth? I mean, well, will that jump even be there up at the top? Yeah. So if that's a store, is it worth diving Sector 1 to go to a store on this ship? Or should I go to the distress? Because we have some decent distress options. I have no idea like how bad it is diving Sector 1 with like, we just have like 2 shields. 1 shield. I mean, I know it's certainly not the best thing. Because it's like, attack it before it can attack. And all these ships with like the 1 and the 2. Not ideal for staying at 1 shield. But it'll work out okay. I thought that was going for shields. Both to empty rooms, that's fine. I wouldn't mind a resist or something at this point, but also like enemies haven't been dodging. Let's be honest here. So I'll take that. It's okay also. They gotta have NGs or something. I feel like they repaired that pretty quick. Hey, there's a miss. So I'm gonna wait just a moment because I want to make sure it doesn't get repaired before I can fire the whole missile. Amazing. Great. All right. But it's like, even like we've gotten some decent missile rewards and haven't had to like waste many, and it's like we're still used like almost 1/3 of our missiles. All right, that's not a store, so it must have been one of those two. It was the store. That sucks. Didn't get a single store Sector 1. So in that case, it's definitely not worth diving the exit beacon. Yeah. So we'll just go right to it because I'm pretty sure that's going to be dive. So we go looking for him. Yeah, that's definitely a dive. Absolutely, not even that close. It's just from far away, I'm overestimating it. All right, this is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Definitely going to go pirate. Uncharted sucks. So if there's not a store first jump, I'm buying shields. Because we got stuff to sell. We can't risk being one shield this any longer. All right, and then I just got to take a break for a minute real quick. That up. All right, be right back. All right, back in business. So if we got shields right when we could have first gotten it, we would have saved like 2 damage probably, so we didn't get punished for it that much. Definitely could have gotten punished for it more. So the thing that really sucks here is that this is 1 to 2 stores. So if it's one store and it's like in a crappy location again, it's like there's a chance we won't find it if it's like that one possibly. I don't know if we'll get there in time. Didn't get much of a nebula here either. My cat's at the door. 1 second. Alright, cat is satisfied. Alright, yeah, I know, it's like Rock A. I was thinking about that, and I feel like if all sectors were civilian sectors, like Rock A's win rate would probably be the most impacted for like optimal play. Not necessarily true. Might be like NGB or something. But I feel like it's just so store dependent, or just like luck with finding a weapon. And it's, you can get crew kills sometimes with it, but it's not easy. Alright, glad I got a second shield bubble for this ship. But they do have an empty room, which is good. They can resist, which is not good. So that's another one where it's like if I want to try and get lucky, I can just like shoot their weapons with the Artemis and then the empty room, the whole missile twice. But I feel like that's a bad idea. And it's better to just like have it be a 4 missile fight, ideally. That's that one. I think I just depowered this for a moment here, actually. I really hope the bomb doesn't show up in my weapons before I can fire this whole missile. Alright, well that got the oxygen targeting. Nice, miss. Alright, so we don't need you in there anymore as much. Relative to like getting the oxygen back online. Nice, empty room. Beautiful. Alright, that's the ship unless they resist. Oh, thank goodness. No resist. Ah, civilians. Yeah, free small bomb and breach bomb 2 would be insane on Crystal B. Alright, I just really hope we can find the store. It's like, that's gonna make me really sad if we can't. Like, it's bad enough finding bad stores, but like, not even getting to the store is just like, come on. Alright, asteroid field. Ooh, hacking. Please don't be mean to me, hacking. We can be friends. Sensors. Thank you. We can be friends. Now, it's like there's a couple ways I can approach this, honestly. Because one thing I can do is I can just shoot the shields with the Artemis once, and that's possibly enough. Like, I'm definitely not safe from their weapons. But, alright, well that's awesome, because now I'm not going to miss. So now it's like, well, do I shoot their shields and have the asteroids? I mean, I guess the asteroids won't miss for a little while either. So they'll tear it apart pretty quick. Yeah, I think that's the play I want to make. Beautiful. Alright, so that should be good then, too. Alright, come on, asteroids. Do your thing. But, like, to them. Alright, you're hitting something with this. Yeah, Don't like that at all. You know, of course, now you do it. That's fine. Still only use 2 missiles on you, so that's good. You got 1 back. Glad dodge. That could have been damage right there if it didn't dodge at least one of those. You always have room in your life for an enemy who hacks your sensors. I know, sensors hack is just such a generous hack. Except for when you're like really annoyed because you really want a mind control or something. Can we get both our shield bubbles up for like a second? So we can jump. Close enough. Ah, thank goodness. I mean, hopefully one of these is good. Big difference. It's like now that we see them, I guess we take an extra jump first, actually, right? Let me also measure this out. That's awesome. So we got 2 stores. We know we have 2 stores also. They're right next to each other. So I think we should have 7 jumps before the exit. There's all this cluster right around him. But yeah, I think we take an extra jump first. The only thing would be like, oh, we can't go like there. If we want to like be really indecisive or something. It would be more like we want to go there and then leave something and then want to go back. But I think it's better to try and just get even a little extra scrap just in case there's like a lot of good stuff. Oops. Really hope one of those stores is gonna. It's like on one end I'm so relieved that I at least have a chance of it, but then it's also like, I don't know. Drone parts. I'll take your drone parts. Well, now also if there's like hacking out, one of them has a lot more value because now we got a bunch of drone parts. Those are weapons. Those are weapons. There's weapons here. There's like legitimate weapons here. Hull missile. We can get another hull missile. Oh, thank God, we're saved. We can do double hull missile. That'll save us so many missiles because we'll have more of the 4 damage shots. It's serious news. It's like, do we buy both the lasers? It's 5 weapon power. That sucks. But it's like Artemis and this is not enough for 2 shields, like in any fun way. This can deal with 2 shields on its own in a crappy way. With Artemis, it's not so bad. So I kind of feel like we just, I mean, well, let's see. So we also, I mean, honestly, it's like mind control becomes attractive too. 72, right? Or 152. So I mean, that's definitely an option. This is where I'm like, oh, goddamn, why is there 2 stores in a row? I have to like know that whatever I choose. It's like that's what makes me want to be like, well, I'll just buy the charge 2 and then I'll like jump without even selling anything quite yet. I mean, I feel like I can't pass this up. Because this is the only thing here that actually gets me through 2 shields without using missiles. By drones. Obviously not buying any of these. And then it's just like mind control. Which helps like a weak offense otherwise. And it's just like a good system in general and for how I like to play. And then rely on like charging up the charge with an Artemis once I can get that upgrade. Yeah, no, it's true. It's like that's kind of what it is. It's like as much as I want, it's like mind control is not a strong enough thing to gamble that on. Yeah, like if it was hacking, it'd be an even harder decision. I'd probably just have to get hacking. How can I not get hacking? But like, also the fact that it's like, well, we can either buy that and then we still have the stuff to sell for like a chunk of scrap, or if we buy something else and we have like nothing left, if there's like anything in the next store. So it's like we can't not buy that. That's just like too necessary for what we need on this ship. I mean, this doesn't pair terribly with it. It's just that we need to get 85 scrap. It's like 140 plus power. And then it's just still not that great. Yeah. Mind control. So there's still mind control here. It's like the same thing. We need power soon. The Democratic Order of Planets? No, I didn't reference to. Well, it's because I was doing neutral in the sense of like neutral colors. Although these aren't exactly neutral, they're like, you know, browns in between kind of colors. It's like, yeah. There we go. That's what the ship is right now. So this is a different ship. It's a weird ship still, for sure. It needs power really bad. It needs a weapon power. But, you know, stuff happens here. I think this is like, you know, this delays the weapons for, which is really helpful. But this really helps this offense out also. Whether it's mind controlling the pilot, and then also if it opens up crew kills ever, or like a store when we need it or something. You know, obviously I'm a person who values mind control. And the Charge 2, I mean, Charge 2 sucks paired with the Artemis, honestly, is kind of what it is. It's not like, it's just not the best weapon to pair. I mean, it's like alright. But it pairs better with some other weapons for sure. It's also like not ideal relying on it early game. Kind of okay on boarding ships, honestly. I've used it. I had a lot of success with it. I mean, it wasn't my favorite weapon, but like on a Mantis Sea run is my first weapon. Because it's like you can get through and break stuff with it at least. And you always need to rush like breaking a clone bay or whatever. But anyway. All right. So, if we want, we could sit here and try and kill this combat. Man, can you stop going berserk? I was kind of joking about killing you, but now I'm kind of feeling it for real. Oh. If it's like I missed, doesn't matter anyway. I don't know if there's many weapon slots now because I sold the thing. Can you fly in front of my weapons for like a second, please? Whatever. I don't want to get hit by that. But I'm definitely thinking about actually killing this drone if I can. And then training on the ship. But man, he just likes pathing right across the middle. Really bad. Just back and forth across the middle. It's kind of funny actually just how consistent this drone is pathing back and forth across the middle. There we go. You're not going far enough. Come on. You're just like going berserk. Alright, you're not my friend. I can't trust you. We'll just kill you, if that's how you're gonna be. I mean, you can do this for a little while now. But I'm not going to speed hack it because this is not a safe fight. Jeez, really? I was like, I'm gonna go up to 3 shots because 2 shots like is kind of risky. It's like, yeah, I should have gone up to like 4 shots. It wouldn't have even mattered, maybe. Try 3 again. There we go. It's gonna repair again like immediately. Yeah. Auto ship evasion. A little more training and stuff. So we'll be pretty close to the next level at least. Honestly, I almost care about the weapons person more than the evasion person for like trying to save damage on my ship. I feel like this has more value in some ways. Alright, I gotta kill you. Oh yeah, geez, you're going for it. It's too late, buddy. Too late. It's over. 14 scrap. So it's only 35 scrap for next weapons. That's not so bad. And another asteroid field. Oh, they have boarding. That's interesting. On the other hand, their weapon system is not interesting. Mantis and an NG. Oh, I'm tempted to like crew kill you. Alright, so how do we do it then? Instead, that's like easier. Is there a way? Run the Artemis instead. Try this. Like we have missiles now. I'm not sure where you're gonna run off to if I do that. I got that down, that's pretty good. Oh, there's fire. Alright, yeah, definitely get over into the sensors. Another crew would be really great soon, not two. Thing, it's like I get another power and weapons. I'm gonna like be running like one shield for the first part of the fight probably in response. Alright, definitely. Alright. Alright, good, I got there in time. Oh, nice. I'm really low. It's like I'm probably going to use... I don't know. Do I really want to use a missile? No, I shouldn't use a missile here. I don't need to use a missile. It's okay. Your weapons are completely down. Oh, I don't really need to use a missile because they're going to shoot each other in the face. Calculated, obviously. Super calculated. That's why my control's the best right there. When it just happens that it works out perfectly in your favor. You got 462 scrap. If it's anything less, I'm disappointed in you, Badger. Yeah, if you had that much Sector 1, then you'd be making like 8,000 scrap, right? Anything's possible if you dream it, honey. Like... I mean, probably not realistically in terms of like scrap counting. I mean, you could definitely get it in like item drop value. So we got 2 more, right? Obviously, we're not delivering those drone parts. Yeah, I get 2 more jumps. Yeah, no, I figured you just kind of scrap your cot, since that's like all that matters for what you're going for. So I guess realistically, Sector 1 on easy. So it's what, Sector 3 on hard then? Or no, it's like Sector 4 on hard? 250. I feel like you could do 250 if you got like a really good one. I feel like, I mean, you can get almost 200 Sector 1 on hard if you get like crazy lucky. So I'm going to say 250. All right, good. See, I tried to be a little conservative there to like not make do the same thing again. Because yeah, I feel like 200 is about the cap you get Sector 1. Sector 3, it's probably closer to 3, but not quite maybe. Yeah. Oh, you got a map. Nice. 308. Nice. I mean, this is like economical, and also I hope to not have to spam missiles, but there's a chance I have to spam missiles still. There's like a bunch of red sectors and nebulas coming up too, though. I don't know. I'm doing it. I'm feeling it. This one again. Alright, so we just had 2 exit beacons of failing to find rebel ships. Alright, cool. Mantis Homeworlds. Not upgrading sensors to 3. And I don't plan to get boarding either at this point because we got a weapon and I also got mind control. Alright, early store, which like we don't super need, but I guess I can do that because I have no idea. It's like I don't have scanners, so if those are all hazards, it won't matter. I won't know. And that gets me more jumps before the store at least. The only problem with that is like, I feel like the second I get 50 scrap, it's going right into weapons. We'll find out. Maybe I'll also just use the Artemis morph to begin with. What's the timing? I think these times out like you take damage, I think. Maybe not. It's really the first volley that matters, so you can get away with doing it. Let's do this. Let's do this. I should probably start with him in sensors or something. He's so slow if I'm going to be checking it like every time. They have a med bay, that sucks. Makes it way hard to get a crew kill here without hacking or something. So you just have this guy break this. Or I can lower the evasion for when I do shoot this. I don't think you make it up here in time, do you? Alright, this will be done in time, I think. No, really? Oh, that tiny of a window. It's like bio-swiping almost. Alright, so just get out of there. That's pointless. Change plans. I mean, the next one should... It's like we should be safe from their weapons for a while now. I guess. I'm still going to use a missile to start. We'll definitely safe if we're doing that. But yeah, it's like now we're safe from their weapons, so I cared as much about this. I wanted to cross before that guy got in the room. I don't know if I timed that right. Maybe it's been timed just right. More than worrying about getting it. Man, level 3 piloting. That's nasty. Jeez, that's still timed that way? What am I missing here? Maybe something with manning and unmanning it? I don't know. That must be something to do with it. Oh, that killed one of them right there. Alright, well, at least that time. Finally. Shields are up in time. Don't care about doors. But we managed to kill one of them, so we might be able to get a crew kill here actually. If they like heal up, and then we can get them to just like fight until they're almost dead again or something. So the question is, like, do we do that, or do you shoot them in the med bay when they run into there? Oh, really? Come on. Oh, jeez. Taking way more damage this fight than we need to be taking. Chasing this crew kill. It's like I'm not even trying to get the crew kill here anymore, I was just trying to do that. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I really messed this fight up bad. These weapons, like, were way more threatening. It's like they just never desynced right. Like, even close to it. I need the help from the evasion. This is going to hit me again. It's like they have level 3 piloting, so their evasion's like still pretty good. Can I get this all the way up to 4 then? Or do I just switch to Artemis? It's over. 27 scrap. All right, that's great. And it's a store. So that's 2 stores. That's where they both are. So I mean, we're going to the store because we can't not go to the store, I guess. Yeah, nothing here. So I don't think we need to delay the weapons upgrade here at all, even to like repair. Oh wait, it's 35. Why was I thinking it was more than that? I kept thinking it was 50. Oh, I'm ahead of myself a level. It's because I was thinking about that whole laser, I guess. It's like we can get 3 jumps before that store. Yeah, we can. It might still be worth going there. It's like that's enough to like still do something there possibly. Buy a battery or something even, instead of repairing right here. In fact, that we can definitely get 3 jumps before that store, right? Yeah. So we do 1, 2, 3, store. Yeah, I think just something like that is the best way we can go. Get 9 jumps before the exit, I think. So yeah, I think we hold on to the scrap. We try not to spend it for 3 jumps, and we go to the store and can repair up more, possibly, or buy scanners, or sell something, or buy a better weapon, sell this weapon, who knows. But we should be okay now. But we definitely want to get that upgrade right away. Great, a fight. Prize fighters, actually. This is an interesting one. How do we want to do this? Again, definitely damaging weapons. They'll board us. They're 1. Well, if you want to be in scanners anyway, I guess. Well, now I can venue. Like, there's a decent chance I let them run. I don't know. It's like I want that scrap before the store, I guess. I'll kind of see how the fight goes. Because because it's like their next fight. It's like I'm not a very strong ship, and the next fight can just be disgusting. I'll probably just try to kill them here. It's like they're gonna fire 4 shots at me. Can't help that much. Shields, weapons. Oops. All right, that's fine. Oh, come on. They have all Mantis, so I can get them fighting in that room, I think. Like, make it a safer fight. Yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, I think it's like, I don't really want to do the Mantis Prize Fighters event. I've had that event just go bad too many times to want to chase it. You know, like if they run it, if they just get away because they just run so fast, like whatever. I'm not actually sure if you get more for crew killing them or not in this one. We're so close on. So there's a decent chance they're just like gonna get away here anyways, right? Or no, because they're gonna repair in here. They're gonna repair so slow. I can kill him. Although I'm curious. Like, does it matter if you crew kill them or not? Yeah, you get high instead of medium. All right, for sure. So we want to kill him. Oh, actually, no, because he's going to heal immediately. And we can only do 3 damage to him. So unless we get fire, I don't think it's happening. Or wait, no, he stayed right there. Think about this. So we hit him for just the 10, or not the 10, the 15 first. Down to 30. I don't know. He might not go and heal immediately. Alright, yeah, now I can charge up to full and get him. If he starts to run in there anyways, I can mind control him or something, so it doesn't heal for a moment. I think this should work out perfectly. Yeah, I had that happen before where it's like they drop down to 1 instead of being dead. I guess, I don't know if there's like decimal points. But we got a fire, and so I think that did the last damage to him just before he got in there, so it kind of worked out. So we got 30 scrap. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad we got 30 scrap instead of like trying to chase them around doing the prize fighters thing. That's much better. Yeah. Because it's like I had that happen just the other day where there's someone who was at 30 and I hit them with like a small bomb or something and then they're at 1. And I'm like, okay, I guess you're not dead. Honestly, just go over there. Put you there every time anyways. It's like I really want reactor or something, but I think it's worth taking these 2 jumps first. Oh, goodbye, Mantis ship. Alright, so it's just the 2 of them, yeah. Do I care about mind control? Not really. That's a fun dance. Nice, they only have 1 shield also. I didn't quite realize that. Just Artemis their weapons off the bat, is that what I do? Probably. I don't think I'd go for a crew kill here. I mean, maybe I do. Oh, they have a teleporter also. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So yeah, we gotta crew kill them then, for sure. It'd be dumb not to. Oh geez, got that back online too. So we just gotta find where that engine. Oh, there we go. He's dead. Swarm missiles, great. I'm super glad we crew killed them. I was starting to think that maybe it wasn't worth it, and now it feels like it definitely was. So that's cool. Whatever. We got time until the next one. You guys can both go heal. All right, and you got your first level training too. That's great. Yeah, definitely don't plan on using the swarm missile. It's not a weapon I like much. I usually sell it pretty early on with the Roxy. But it sells great, so that makes me happy. Right, so let me just double check, but I think we can get that distress beacon before the store, so that's good. There'll be something at least. Yeah, we definitely get that. I'm really glad that we've had Alright, so we had three spots with scrap and a weapon and stuff, so that was really great between those stores. I'm glad I made that decision to go around that way at least then. Hacking. That's definitely something we're probably going to buy, right? The swarm. like we're so desperate for power and everything, but we have 14 drone parts. Like we can't not buy hacking. We have a bunch of fuel. We just do it. Just repair all the way up as far as we can. Like we're desperate for power, but you know, the Artemis is on a timer, so this isn't the most amazing, but we have hacking and mind control now, which like that just beats some ships. And we can be a little liberal usage of our drone parts here. Because we're doing pretty good with them. Alright, so this is starting to stabilize. And it's also like then these are just all pieces of like what we need to get, so you can also take advantage of other weapons and stuff now. I mean, it depends what you mean by good. Like in terms of where it lands between all the ships, in terms of like optimal play win rate, it's pretty low down. It's like bottom 5, because it's just kind of out of your hands at a certain point. Like if you just don't get any stores with weapons or a teleporter, and you don't find any weapons, like you'll just die, like by sector 3 or something. There's just like nothing you can do about it. You can't like make damage appear, and you can only get so far with just missiles. And even like hacking and stuff and won't necessarily help you because it's still missiles. Like you still just run out of missiles. You can't kill them with hacking. You know, other ships, it's like, well, NGB, you could just have a heavy laser and hacking, and it's terrible, but there's a chance. Its only redeeming quality in my eyes is that like it quickly turns into a good ship with a decent weapon, whereas some of the other bad ships are bad ships no matter what you get. Like Fed C is just always bad. And it doesn't usually just like die immediately like Stealth B or those ones can. It just dies like slowly and more frustratingly in some ways, because you have like scrap and no weapon or something. Although I haven't, since I started recording my stats, I'm 7-0 with Rock A, so I've gotten pretty fortunate, I guess. Alright, so yeah, we get 5 jumps here. I'm pretty confident, so that'll work out. We have to jettison it, because 2 crew sucks. And it's a 1 out of 3 chance of losing crew and 2 out of 3 of getting one, but it's just not worth it without a clone bay. Unless you're like crazy desperate. Because I have done it when I'm crazy desperate one time. And it worked then, but I'm not going to get tricked into doing it again. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is it comes with, at least it comes with stuff to sell. Like you can get a weapon in your like first jump from a store by selling stuff, and it can be worthwhile. I wouldn't mind another crew member, but I feel like I need the scrap more. Because that's high scrap. So I probably just buy a power bar immediately. Like I'm so low on power right now, and I know there's not another store. I get 3 more jumps this sector, and it's like I need the power for like any fight, honestly. Gotta get at least 1. Nice late exit on the sector. Alright. Distress call in a small research station. A small laboratory fire got out of control. All small things. Our large rock can deal with it. Scrap recovery arm and 27 scrap. That's awesome. You know, there's a chance we'll sell it. Depends when we find stores, like what our scrap is at. But that's just like, no matter what, that's value. I mean, it's like 25 scrap on top of that, so it's a bunch of scrap for that jump minimum. But then it's like totally, if we can, we'll hold on to it the whole run, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the only reason I won't keep it is if it's like, well, if I sell it at the store, I can buy a burst laser too, and if I don't sell it, I can't. It's like, well, in that case, I'm going to sell it because it's not like that much value. But if it's like, well, you know, I can repair just not, you know, as much as I want, maybe I won't sell it and hold on to it for the scrap value over time. So here's another Mantis at a sun, another Mantis, another sun. Another missile. Lots of fun. Let's do some of this shenanigans, right? Trying to decide how I want to mind control. Oh, really? You didn't go to fight him then? Where are you going, Mr. Mind Controlled NG? That's an interesting one. You messed those doors up instead of the weapons that you were in. Great. I'm on board with that. I should have been charging that instead also. That's okay. So I'm not happy with that mind control at all. That is not achieving what I wanted it to. I would have just saved it for the pilot or something. So I'm probably not going to go for a crew kill on this ship because it's got the 2 shields and like damaging weapons. You know, it's just a lead out. But there's a chance I will if I get a bunch of fires or something at some point. Well, I guess I will, at least partly from the sun coming, right? And I really need a Zoltan to like run around and steal power for me right now. There's a fire. Man, it's like I'm taking 1 damage and getting damage to systems. And just that last run, there was an enemy ship with no shields that took 0 damage from a sun. It's like, what is that? Don't repair your shields, come on. I can't but watch. It's done for. We gotta get out of here. Scrap. Yeah, alright. It's like that shoot was tempting to get a crew kill on, but it just wasn't gonna, like, it was gonna take too long. If they didn't have a med bay, or the fires worked out better, or the first mind control worked out better, or something, like, there's definitely ways it could have worked out, but it was not working out well enough there, and with the sun, it made it not worth it. Alright, so here's some just, like, training, I guess. You can't determine your defensive priorities here. Is that what's going on with you? Fine, just do that. funny. They go back to the attacking, I guess. Maybe because it's a two-man room. I don't know. Because it's not like their damage is saved or anything. Alrighty. More options to ram the ship with rock plating. Yeah, I mean, it's like I never get that other one either because I can never hold on to rock plating that long. It's like I always am like want to hold on to it, but there just ends up being a store where it's like, well, if I sell it here, I get something better. I can't not sell it. Because it definitely has like use, you know. If it only sold for like 10 scrap, it's like you'd hold on to it probably the whole run most times. But 40 scrap is just too good. It's like I really need power, but I can take the exit and see if I'm forced to a store at the start of the sector or something. That's a good deal at this point. But we have like more important things to spend scrap on. We're healed up enough at the moment. Ugh. Ugh. Like, we're pretty bad at taking down Zoltan shields, let's be honest here. It's like, oh, well, this, like, fires a shot fast, but this, like, is good in conjunction with, like, other weapons. That's not an Artemis. And these have no value against Zoltan shields until it's down. Like, we just sit there in some fights and just, like, get eaten. And, like, Mantis sectors can kind of suck, but you know, they're not necessarily so bad. Like, this one wasn't so bad. And as tempting as it is to, like, go for the Zoltan shield and stuff, it's like these, you know, if these are both Uncharted, like, I'd possibly go to Zoltan over Uncharted still after next site. I mean, it also depends on where we're at. If there's Slug, I might go there anyway. But it's nice to have the chance for green after that, I guess. I don't know, I think Zoltan shields are just too dangerous right now. Like, we just suck against them. We only have 10 missiles for the Artemis then. Maybe more opportunities then to get, like, possibly crew kills here or something. Alright. So we might start seeing 3 shield ships. We're definitely behind in some ways here. We need, like, a really good sector or something. I mean, we're not in terrible shape. We have options to work with. I like don't know what I want. If this to sell if we need to still. Power. I think I'd buy a power bar. It's like we can't use the options we have without power. Alright, and I gotta take a break for a minute. Figure this stuff out a little bit, think about it. And also just like refresh myself. Decently late exit again. Not a terrible layout either. You get Mantis sectors with awful, awful layouts. I mean, I guess it's actually pretty horrible if we're looking for a store there. Well, that connects. It's workable. It's weird. It's a Mantis sector, but as far as Mantis sectors go, it could be a lot worse. Hopefully the curve is down here, so the next won't be bad. I mean, we're doing all right. We got systems. It's like we really need another weapon. This is not ideal. Like anything. I kind of feel like if there was another store, like I would have bought the charge in the hull. I probably still would have bought the charge in mind control or something at that point. And I don't know if we'd be that much better off with the hull laser either, honestly. Doesn't matter. All right, I'll be right back. I get some water and stuff. Alright. I think we are good to get back into this. So yeah, we're definitely like in mixed shape right now. It's definitely just at that point where it's like we've never stopped being like, okay, we need to get a weapon, because this helped, but it was never like the enough of the solution even with the systems, and now it's like, okay, we still need to like find a weapon to like feel a little more stable. You know, even just like a heavy laser, I mean, that's a good weapon, but it'd make like a huge difference in how I feel about this loadout right now. Just like a second laser or a beam or something. And then it's like we will feel pretty solid pretty quickly, I think. So hopefully this sector will be good to us. I think we want to try and float that scrap a little bit at least, because it's like it's really what'll make this run turn around more. Well, not turn around, stabilize. It's been pretty solid for like Rocket. It's like you start, you know, you gotta like be behind and take bad weapons or bad purchases. Yeah, all right. I think that's enough for now. You can take a fight at least. Sector 4 is so like such an unknown. It's like you can run into one shield, you can run into 3 shields. Hey Ray. This is the very beginning of Sector 4. It's our first jump here. So we're going all right. You know, we got some stuff going on. What are they doing? Basic laser. Well, that helps our power situation. I don't like that missile. Yeah, I think we hacked their weapons. Alright, and we got one mantis up here. Let's see, make sure we can funnel him down. Just trying to decide if I want them fighting each other first. I mean, that's I really wish they didn't have the med bay. I love mantis ships without med bays. They're the best. Yeah, I think I just wait. Then I think I do the Artemis into shields, and then the charge into weapons. Yeah, I think we do it now so we get it in before they can fire. Ah, oh, beautiful. That's so great. So now we definitely have more of a chance of a crew kill, depending, you know, what happens here. So first thing, well, I kind of want him to burn, but I feel like the other mantis are gonna, at least the one is gonna run into here. I guess it's fine because he's breaking a different door. Is this one coming down now? Yeah. Oh yeah, because there's a fire in the med bay now. Oh, he's just gonna burn in there too. Okay, yeah, we just want to let these guys burn for the moment, I think. Alright, so that's the two of them down. Yeah, just be not in the med bay is fine. Maybe if you're gonna go to shields, that's fine. I'll just shoot you quick then. Alright, 35 scrap. But yeah, so yeah, we got charge 2 from a Sector 2 store. We didn't get a store in Sector 1. It was like the one jump we didn't see or something. Oh, and we have a scrap recovery arm that we found a few jumps ago, so that was cool. All right. I'm just saving you there. You gotta just start in that room. All right, 80 scrap. That's good. I really want to spend it on stuff, but I also really want to float it, so right now I'm gonna float it. It's like I'm kind of, part of me is kind of glad about being at a Mantis sector right now, because like Mantis ships are often kind of manageable. Like this ship, they can't actually damage us unless this like does damage to shield. Like depending on what this is, it's like this is like a very safe fight. And like totally open to another crew kill again or something, even with 3 shields. Depends a lot what this bomb is. Alright, so we just try and kill you quick, I think, is the plan. Alright, so that gets us down to 2 crew to deal with. They have a med. Alright, stun bomb. That's like the best one, I think. I guess firebomb could be better. It depends. Even with rocks, like firebomb can do things. I mean, this still does 1 ion damage, but that's just 5 seconds. It's not that big a deal. Ooh, you almost got him. Alright, so there's a couple of ways you can do this. I don't super feel like I like need to cover, like I can use a drone part, I think. Like it might be worth hacking piloting and mind controlling him and having him fight in there trapped and hope for like a fire from the Artemis. Letting it hit me. Oh, mind control. That actually kind of works out. I actually really wish that you did that timed better. Like if that hit right before he came out, so he just stayed in there, so he'd be suffocating right now instead. That would be awesome. Because now he's gonna run to too early, I think. Yeah. That's fine though. I'd rather use that and know I'm getting him than like hope that this will all hit and get there. And well, I guess I know it all hit. But if it was like level 2 medbay and then he's like healing up and at the, I don't know, it could be weird. I didn't trust it. I'm not sure if I needed to use it there though. But this is good, we're getting crew kills. Not using a ton of missiles, using like 2 a fight maybe. The drone part. But we're not taking damage like very much at all. So that's good. Alright, and there's a store. So we get 2 more jumps before it. Take at least one. I might not take both. I mean, there's a chance for a second store also. And it's like, even if I had enough for like cloaking or something, I don't think I would take it right now. I don't think cloaking's right by. Without, we need offense. But maybe I would. I don't know. All these mantis ships are the same. And they all have medbay. This doesn't hurt. It's just the missile. Just the one missile again. But they gotta have it. Just the 2 power though, so that's not so bad. It'll take the NG long enough to break through there. He'll be punching through the doors earlier, but that's not that big a deal. Let's see. I'm just trying to think about how much damage I actually want to do to this. Because this is a Lido, I guess. So in some ways it's like I want to do like 1 or 4, but it's... I mean, I guess I can just put everything into it. Kind of works. I mean, is there a chance they'd leave nothing up? I mean, there's a chance. Enemies do weird stuff. I wouldn't say it's a great chance. Yeah, I mean, I think I fire it. Gets it going at least. Alright, weapons down. Do I want to do the Artemis into shields? I want to use another missile. I do. That should be it for missiles, I think. Just don't want to keep engines up so I can like charge them to get out of here a little faster. Nice, no damage. You find out what's going on their ship. doesn't care. Alright, I'm just killing them. $31 scrap. Nice. Nice. What are the odds that I'm gonna want to spend more than 142 scrap there? I don't know. Maybe I'll find something really good here. Can't help but take it. Another sun. Ah, the wrong sun. It's like not the sun you want to run into at all. Get my engines charging. And go to the store. This is garbage. I'm not going to buy any of this stuff. I'm not buying a teleporter and not having cloaking or defense drone with like 3 crew against these mantis. I mean, it's like I'd do it, you know, I'd be able to kill them, I guess, but that just seems like such a bad investment with what I've got already. And do that. I have no battery, come on. I see a bunch of jumps into these next two. Don't do that though. Kind of want to get engines 3, kind of want to get hacking 2. Hacking Artemis heavy laser. Attempt to download. Got even more stuff. All right, there's another store. Great. So let's figure out how we want to do this. We have one more jump before the store. That's clear. We have 4 jumps before the exit. So I guess we want to take this one because we know that'll be something, and then the store, then that one, and then that one. It's just like whatever. Because we can't get 2 in before the store or anything. No matter what, it's just going to be like some empty jumps there. That's fine. So yeah, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, exit. Great. Doesn't matter if the first store is bunk, if the second store is good. Because the first store is just whatever, empty jumps then or something. They got a lot of beams. So they do damage when this fires more than 1 and they hit and line up right. Which is probably like way more frequently than it feels like it should be. On the other hand, they have a clone bay and 3 crew. So I think I'm doing a piloting hack. And like hoping. Well, that means you don't need to be in sensors though, so that's good. You can be helping dodge. Ah, come on, that timing, really. Door, O2 to doors to mind control with a fire. So I'm going to do this just because it's like it'll come back in a moment anyways. At least it didn't hit shields, jeez. I mean, so that's just going to get it. We're not going to be able to stop that, right? I don't know. I just won, that's fine. So I think the trick is we just want to make this fight safe. If it takes a little longer. I'm trying to think, what has more? This is like breach and stuff also. So just fire with less chance. Alright, so I think I'll do, because I only need to get 2 damage on this, and I'll take this down, and then it's safe because it's all just beams then. So just one of these, because they'll each do 2 damage. And it'll be guaranteed hit with a piloting axe. So the other 2 I'm just going to put just into them. And so I'd rather do whatever has higher fire chance and stuff, I think, into their room. It's only going to do 1 damage now. Oh, I mean, still took that down for the moment, at least. So let's see if we can get a little bit better control of this fight now. I don't need to dodge. You go help put out that fire. Oh yeah, there's got to be a fire or something. All right, you got to go check out what's going on over there. Because we might have to like shoot their clone bay now or something. I don't know what they were doing, but they're just like being dumb with how they're doing this stuff. So I got to take advantage of it. I don't really want to use another missile if I can avoid it. Maybe see if this takes down 2, and then it's like the other one will be easy. I don't know. Almost got him. Alright, so I think we just do 3 damage into here, and then 3 damage, like whatever, 3 shots. Yes, yes, oxygen, oxygen. Got him. And then it's just this last one. And it should be fine that that's charged up because we just need to get this 1 volley off. We're going to wait until these things move out of our way. There. Hey, an NG. Great. I was like really feeling the need for another crew, so we can fix our positions. Now you can like run around different places easy. Don't have to have you start in sensors because it takes a year to walk to sensors. Alright, that makes me really happy. That was something that like I feel like crew, like not having any crew at this point, it feels worse than it is. Like, it doesn't necessarily mess you up that badly if you're playing the right ways, but like, wow, look at that jump, that's not taken over. But like, it just feels like, it makes you feel really behind. Just like, I only have 3 crew, it's just like this extra thing. NG is great, it's the best crew to add onto the ship right now, the blue options. So that makes me happy. Alright, so go to the store, got some scrap. They've got a heavy laser. We buy that. Clearly, we're not buying either of these. So that's great. I mean, that gives an alternative to art. It's like I kind of want to use it still because that's all I got. So but it's like I can also like just make my weapons hacks better and stuff, and try to like, you know, have the slower defense or slower offense be better in other ways. Be able to like just shoot this instead of an Artemis, not have to worry about, well, do I want to do it a second time? Use 2 missiles this fight? Like, so much better now. It's the weapon I was talking about before, too. I was like, if I should just have I should have said it. I don't think I said it. When I came back after the break being a sector, I was like, you know, it just, like, make me feel, like, okay on this ship. Like, the minimum that'd be, like, okay, it's, like, not that much stuff, but I feel, like, solid, is an NG and a heavy laser. I was like, I feel like I just want another crew, and NG be just, like, the best one. Then just, like, a heavy laser. Just, like, a little thing, just add it on instead. And just be like, okay, I can like get by with these things. It's awkward or not ideal, but like, and there you go. I feel like there's a thing with playing FTL. You get like this prophetic sense. You can just feel what RNG is coming at you. Alright, so what do? We got scrap. We're gonna spend stuff. A little bit, at least. I mean, that feels just like smart. Like, we've gotten lucky, you know, we get one bad fight all of a sudden. If we just jump into the auto ship with the 2 offensive drones, like, even just that makes a big difference. I mean, it's like, I don't really want to just, like, be like, I got a heavy laser and NG, I can spend all my scrap. That feels like, I mean, they all feel good. That's, like, all my scrap. Start with that. Not usually huge in the engines, but I like having a backup plan, and the FTL charge speed between 2, 3, and 4, it's just like pretty significant feeling jumps, I think. And it's not that expensive for the second and third, at least. Because that's like not about dodging that much. It's mostly about running in my mind, why I'm buying that. Not that I'm like, oh, I got stuff I should run now. I'm just like, okay, I have enough stuff. Like, I can, like, what's going to get me now more than like, oh, not finding the right things. I feel like more likely to get me now is like a really bad fight or something. And so that's my counter against that, is like a way to get away from it. It's like part of me really wants to get this, because I mean it's like 7. It's like even if I just use 1 to fight in the first volley to add into all this, it's like that's still a lot better because you get buffer. It's like I don't really think I'm going to be doing shields hacks or something where I need the hacking upgrade. I think what I do is I try to get out of the sector instead with this. I mean, I only got 2 jumps left. That's right. Probably didn't even need to buy the engines yet, but that's okay. So I think I just got it here, and then the beginning next sector probably buy weapons or hacking or whatever I think at that moment. Oh, Badger, you and your challenge runs make you so much sicker than you already are. Alright, cool. We got 2 empty jumps. But honestly, it's fine, because this was a great sector. I'm really glad that I like took all those extra jumps before those stores, because that was like all the fights. Who needs scanners? No, absolutely not. We only have 10 fuel. There's a chance we're going Nebula now, right? No, we're not going Nebula. We're going to Civilian. Right? How can we not go Civilian? I mean, Slug Nebulas are pretty good. Do I value Slug Nebulas that much? Like, I mean, I'd probably get one next anyways, right? I mean, I can't pass up a civilian sector. It's just too good. I should go here first because I probably won't go to that jump, and it's like this is all dead end actually over here. So all I'm going to see that one is if I go here first. So absolutely nothing happened between all those jumps. I'm in what, sector 5 now? What time is it? Yeah, I think this might be actually the place where I'm going to call out for the moment. I don't know actually. I do really kind of want to do this sector and see where I'm at after this one, because I feel like I kind of stabilized some here. Yeah, I'll do one more sector, so I'll probably call it the beginning of next sector is the plan instead. We can even dive here if we want with a nebula exit. Scrap recovery arm. 44 scrap. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of scrap. Shut down my engines. Definitely have like damaging potential weapons here. Boarding. I'm not going to do that. I was just more thinking about what I'm going to do for this fight. I have the Engie. That's great. It's like whatever. This makes the power management's easy, right? That's all that really matters. So we're doing a weapons hack, I think is the plan. Just lets us control, like their volley's danger changes so much depending on when things, align. Med bay. I got 4 crew coming over. So you can't actually man anything because, well, you can't actually like man. So I'm just going to do that actually for there. So this like works out because of the timing of this. We can hack in between these 2 weapons, and then my plan is to mind control the pilot and then put all 5 shots into weapons. And like any amount of damage also makes it way easier to manage this fight here. I got another scrap recovery. No, I didn't get another scrap recovery arm. I just never sold that other one because I never needed to. I always had enough scrap at stores to hold on to it. Because it wasn't like an auto sell or anything. Alright, so here we hack now. Because like this will hit us, our shields probably before any of these get to us, but it's like right after this starts hitting, our shields will get hit down to like 2. And then it'll swipe for like 6 damage. But we hack, and then it should fire. I mean, this will fire pretty close to it, so it might get a little damage through possibly, but it won't get huge damage through. That's only if these don't hit. Beautiful. All right. And that's just exactly what I want to see. For a moment, I was like, I really should have. Oh, you're gonna like suffocate in here, aren't you? Jeez. Whatever, the weapons are safe for now. You go heal. I'm obsessed with like not losing weapon speed. Jeez. But for a second I was like, oh, that was a mistake. I should have made sure to like get that weapons upgrade or hacking upgrade before doing fights. When I saw shit, because like, oh, it's like scary weapons. They'll be boarding. They have three shields, but this is just like. Great. I mean, it was kind of the same thing as if I used the Artemis, honestly, but I don't feel bad about doing it because there's no missiles involved. I just do it over and over again. Now their weapons are broken. Also, I mean, their piling's broken. Oh, and their NG's like not in fun times, yeah. No, I guess I don't need my shields up right now. Their weapons are just like busted. So I'm gonna make them fight in just a moment here. So we let him kill the NG for sure. Nice, only got one through. What is this? They don't know what to do. Ooh. I mean, they're gonna get through this quick. We'll see, maybe it'll be in time. Come on. Not quite. But mind control should be in time before they repair it, I think, right? All right. Hey, look at that. Perfect. One hull's all they need. 36 scrap. I think that's a little low for Sector 5, but it's not so bad. Distress. I want to go here. I'm still in the store hunt, obviously. That one's probably going to be overtaken. It's too bad. Well, I guess let me see then, because it might not matter. I can just take that distress. If those are both overtaken, it's like, just take both these first and then go to the distress. I mean, do this. Alright, so if I'm gonna get like that many jumps still. What do I buy? Maybe nothing. We definitely leave them alone. Aid civilian ship. I mean, it's mostly like this going berserk and then this big fat weapon. So it's actually not that terrible once we get through their Zolan shield. It's just like, you know, the heavy laser helps that so much compared to where we were at before. Come on, I delayed that shot to try to hit you. Miss. You get into shields, because that's actually kind of helpful right now. Alright. It's not going to get to weapons on time, but I'm still going to hack their weapons. Dodge. That dodge made it so this one didn't do damage at all when it very easily could have. So that's good. There's action, the mind control, and an empty room. That's fine. Also, we have an Engie now, so it's like, that's even more fine. Alright, so it's like we don't even need to hack anything for a little bit now. Actually, yes we do, because this is about to fire with that going. So we absolutely do want to hack you, actually. Because the drones can still do damage also on their own. But definitely, like, in conjunction with the mini beam, it's possible. So you go here first, hit stop, and then onto giving us oxygen back. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming after a second. Well, they don't have a way to heal either. Alright, so we'll probably want to hit drone control next, or just like start shooting their drones more. And try and make this fight like kind of safe. Dodging them. Oh, for some reason I thought I was down to one shield right now. Oh, whatever. We got it. I keep hitting that one. Oh, Debbie, you're almost dead. I guess dodges happen, don't they? So you want to get a crew kill on the ship. I don't know if it's going to happen for sure or not. This drone's really annoying me. I really wish I could take out this combat drone. Just like really failed at it though. Really? That looked like that hit to me. Yes, NG, come on. Go into weapons. Good, NG. Four. It's like it's. I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna get enough damage on him. No, that's too bad. Unless he suffocates in here. That's the only way. Being able to suffocate. Yeah, not gonna happen. That's fine. We took just a little bit of damage, I think, that fight from the first volley. And then after that was safe. Hey, we just got repaired up anyway. Alright. Rocks always make crew kills look inconvenient. I think there's, you know, may have been worth like mind controlling the rock first to make them focus them down or something. That's alright. Alright, we're going to have just like a bunch of scrap though. What would help me? I guess that. The thing is, like, now I'm at the point where, like, well, maybe I would buy cloaking if they have it, and cloaking and a weapon. So we've been getting by these fights pretty alright. Cloaking. Only 2 shields, though. I think we fight you. Oh, a second bomb. I didn't see the second bomb. That's a lot grosser, actually. It's okay. level 2 cloak also. Alright. Actually, you can stand shields for a moment. Their weapons, just kind of what it is. Oh, nice. I can use it to like desync these other ones, possibly. But then I'm gonna get hit by 2 bombs like right now. And give myself a chance to like fire a volley before those bombs go off instead. One damage, that's not so bad. I should just had you depowered, obviously. Didn't even matter to me. Thor crew. I think we got to do it on the pilot still. Oh, double firebomb. That's an interesting one. Honestly, so much better than double small bomb. But still, like, that can cause big problems. For sure. Hopefully we dodge at least one. Right. Engines and oxygen. Oh, jeez. I like untargeted that much longer than I meant to. Yeah, you missed because the NG got in the room, I bet. So that's a mistake for sure. That's 2 damage I'm missing out on. That's huge. That's a little frustrating. Like, 'cause I meant to just delay it like another moment longer, and then I like failed. Oh, my shields are still down also. Alright. But we got a fire in the room, which is like huge. They're going to be cloaking before I can volley again, though, for sure. I'm really glad about that double fire. That was a little close. Miss, nice. Back up before the cloak ends. Oh no, it's a fire bot. Alright, so now I just want to hack. I was going to do it to try and split their volley, but not the fire got the other laser down. I care way more about just splitting their volley up. I don't know where you're going, NG. Unfortunately, they did get the fire out now. But that's okay. Beautiful. Oh. You can save it for a second, actually. Well, no, get out of the room. Nah, you're too late. Oh, I don't have my evasion up. That's a mistake. Get out of there. Nice. Alright, so I killed that human too. That's great. Oh, they're gonna cloak again soon. Right. Alright, so here what I do. I think I waited long enough on that one. Beautiful. Been saying beautiful a lot tonight, apparently. I don't know. It's a beautiful ship, apparently. I'm feeling it. Because it's working out. At least well enough. Oh, they're down to one crew? When did that happen? I thought they had two still. So are they just gonna all die then? Alright. I guess I wait for another cloak, because I have no idea when it's coming. Cool. I like this. No. Alright. Nice, getting lots of crew kills. Mind control and hacking. Such a good combination. A little bit of fire. So it's like as long as you've got mind control and hacking and then some way to like hit that same room, even if it's like brute forcing a little bit, small bombs or something, like you can make it work. You can delay their weapons, line up with the hacks and the mind controls, and like, won't beat every ship, but you can beat a lot of ships that way. I do want to get at least a power bar at this point. It's like somewhat tempted to have them scout the sector just because I really want to know where these stores are. No. Also need, like, fuel at this point. Intruders on board. I guess I should also check my power before jumping around in here. What do you got? So I'm really glad that this rocket run is, I mean, it's definitely not like 100%. I mean, it's never really 100%. But like, we still need more stuff before the flagship, obviously. Besides upgrades, like we need items. But overall, it's looking pretty good. Like, I think my odds of winning now are better than at the start of a fresh run, for sure. So, pretty happy about this. In a good sector so far, at least. We've taken like very little damage overall, and crew killed almost every ship. There's a store. I'm not gonna like delay going there. So we get 3 jumps before. It's like I might. No, it's gonna have to be a dive no matter what. Then still. But we can get to. We can do 3 and then that nebula, then that nebula. Right? Yeah. And then the exit. Won't be a dive, but that's fine. Just need to double check that again. Yeah, okay, cool. Cloaking, long-range scanners. No store. Battery. Another scrap recovery arm. Alright, so I can't buy all 3 things. I can't buy cloaking battery scanners, and that's fine. I don't need cloaking battery scanners. I mean, cloaking is just too much value. Can't not buy cloaking. Could sell the scrap recovery arm and buy both of them. I mean, it's really what it is it's like I need power and stuff, which makes me want battery, and battery's great with what I have here. But scanners is really nice too, and I possibly have a nebula next sector, which it's great at helping at. Honestly, also like a battery is helpful in a nebula. More likely to find a battery. I mean, do I sell the scrap recovery arm here? Do I sell the Artemis here? I mean, I kind of want to still, like, if I don't have another weapon, like, I might use it. Also, that might be a store. Which makes me want to, like, not spend anything, because I still need a weapon. And I could still buy a weapon if they had one. This is a tough decision here. I mean, I don't think I gamble on there being another store. Fuel's gonna be an issue if there's not, though, for sure. Ugh. Sorry, scanners. I don't think it's worth selling the scrap recovery arm for the scanners, is it? Maybe it is. It's like... Well, I feel like the reason it's, you know, on one hand, it's like, well, it's only spending 5 scrap to get scanners, thinking about it that way. But on the other hand, it's like, well, that makes it so if there is some kind of, if there's like, you know, I could sell the Artemis and the scrap and buy like a flak or something also. And it's like, we don't have that many sectors left. So if I'm not going to buy the scanners, it's not worth selling the scrap recovery arm if I'm not going to buy the scanners either way. Yeah, and the battery is just, it's too good to get here. And same with cloaking, it's just like, our other systems are still kind of weak, but that just gives us so many options there. All right, and there's a store. Is it worth going there first? I don't think so. Because then it's like, that's going to be a dive also. I don't really want to dive anything but the exit. Wow. Huh. I mean, honestly, we might only be buying fuel here. But we can also really use that pike beam. Small bomb's also better than Artemis, but it's a tough one. Because like we can sell the Artemis and the scrap recovery arm to get the pike beam and still buy like enough fuel. We can't like even use the pike beam real easily until we get another weapon point, although that hopefully won't take that long. I mean, that definitely gets us closer to like flagship ready. Like we need to get another weapon. We don't know what our next sectors are going to have. Like what if they don't have weapons? I feel like we can't avoid buying the pike beam here. Because I feel like that gets us to a point. I mean, it sucks selling the Artemis, honestly. I wish I didn't have to sell the Artemis for it. It's like so close. But honestly, that doesn't matter because we need the money for some fuel anyways. But it just kind of feels like it's just too big a risk to pass it up. We'll need some kind of firepower upgrade for flagship. And there's a chance we won't see weapons in X sectors. I mean, it's like we might totally just get a free weapon, but next jump, but we might not see anything. I can't like gamble on like, well, we can pass this up for something better right now. It's like, no, we gotta just like pick up everything we can early on in the game. I just hate selling all this stuff for it because it's like the Artemis is kind of like alright too. And this does have value. It's like we need scrap. I don't know. I think maybe I don't. I think it's maybe I can risk it. Maybe we can get by with this, right? It's really just at this point I'm thinking flagship. Like I feel like the next two sectors will be better keeping this. But if we don't find anything else for flagship, we're in trouble for sure. Yeah. I think I'm more like the chances of me losing because of doing that in the next two sectors and being like slightly weaker without the Artemis or something, I don't know, or like having less scrap is less than like the chances of me getting stuck at the end of the run with nothing to build into, or like honestly even the next sector. It's like we're gonna want to get that online pretty soon. Get away with the weaker defenses longer, having cloaking now. So it's like we can get hacking up at one point and weapons up too. It's like That's a loadout. Mantis ship. It's like Kestrel B with a chain ion instead of one of the basic lasers. Quite the change. And like we're okay on fuel now. Not wonderful, but I do want to hack something. Might as well hack your weapons. You're in oxygen. Will you stay there? Just trying to think about how. I hope they're not. They might break that. That's too bad. Yeah, I thought I delayed that too long. You need to like be venting it immediately, I think, and then it can work. Okay. I mean, I guess there was only 82% evasion. That's not that great. We don't have our training in, is what it is. Alright, because I didn't hack it because I was like, I want to be able to shoot this, hopefully, and get damage in on the room first instead. And so they like run in there with the damage. Nice, he's got his training. Nice. At least one of them got in. That door open, jeez. They're gonna break my sensors too, aren't they? No, my sensors are on fire. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm messing that up. I mean, that fire was the thing from cloaking failing, but sensors was my fault because I didn't realize that door got closed. It's like they had to teleport back soon, come on. Alright, can we dodge like one of these, please? No, we cannot. Oh, did a fire spread into oxygen? Oh, that's gotta hurt you. Oh, that one guy got away just barely, didn't he? We gotta knock out their clone bay now, I guess. Nice. Go burn in there if you want. That's fine. Oh, nice. Fullest health mantis was the one that Mike trolled. That it? Small bomb. Hey, there's that small bomb. Awesome. Wow, I'm glad that I got the pike beam now, because that's how I can use my bombs again, and I can build up with 1 power. It's better than the Artemis. I mean, I wasn't going to buy the small bomb, but this like helps me feel better about the sales I had to do. You know, I missed the scrap recovery arm, but it helped me out, got me a bunch of scrap. Yeah, alright, now that's exactly what I needed. Make me feel happy about that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why I was getting totally like worried about the pike beam. I mean, I feel like I don't always love selling like useful things to get something else that feels like less useful for a while, because it's like how quickly it was like going to build into that and spending all my scrap then. But it's like I'm more likely to be able to like get by and hobble along a little bit if I have to than I am like if I don't find a weapon. Like I'm in big trouble if I didn't find a weapon to go along with what I just had then. And a small bomb would be like way less useful if I hadn't sold that stuff. I'd be like, oh well, I guess I can sell the Artemis now. I can't really do it. I was trying to think if there's anything to do against like what upgrade I'll do for diving the exit, but these are more threatening weapons and 3 shields. Can kind of like fire a small bomb and then switch to the heavy laser and not really delay the charge all that much, honestly. I'm just going to do the same kind of thing otherwise. He just wants to break in and out of the room. So I know I'm damaging the doors, and it's like, I mean, I guess I could lock him out of it. So he can't start repairing immediately. Right. You should probably go there too. Miss. It's too bad. Is our shield up in time? I feel like it's not. I feel like I've done this before, and I'm like, it'll be up in time, and then it's not by like a moment, and then it hits you in the shields, and you're just like, oh. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just hack it. It's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have fired, and so then if it hit me in the shields, it would have felt just like terrible. Great. That does nothing. I hit that too early, didn't I? Damn. I hate how it can do that. It's like, come on, isn't it firing? I feel like I do that with Ion Bomb more than any other bomb too. Maybe because it's like so bright blue or something. But sensors, that's totally fine. So nice, like, knowing that they're not gonna run. Oh wait, he's still in. See if I can figure out where everyone's going over on this other ship. Great. Is it just them? Probably dead then. Hopefully. Then he's gonna die. No way, he's not gonna die. So that makes me feel like this mantis is still alive in here. Yep. But not anymore. Alright. No damage. Oh, so now it's just my least favorite part. Diving something. Exit beacon in a nebula. As always, I'm not really sure if there's like upgrades I should be making here. Like part of me feels like, oh well, engines and stuff, but it's like there's no ASB. I'm gonna want a hacking upgrade really soon anyways. I want a weapons upgrade like now also. It's like there's so many upgrades I just want to get immediately. Dive, dive, dive. Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Badger? Are there any upgrades you think I need to like make this dive safe? Relatively safe? You know, if I take like a damage or two, it's fine, but I don't really want to take more than that. Yeah, weapons 5 or hacking 2. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying. I was on one hand, I was like, first thing, weapons 5. But it's like, I don't really want to use bombs against the, you know, running away thing. So hacking 2 can do that. I can fill that space somewhat. But I really need to get like my weapon power up. I think I just really need to get my weapon power up. It's kind of part of it. Yeah, charge 2 and pike instead. That's kind of what I was thinking. I realized as I said that. And just like for next sector, I mean, it's like I need both, but this opens up options where it's like I can't even like use the pike beam right now otherwise. All right. And it's like I'm going to get one of those upgrades my first moment in next sector anyways. Yeah, 4 shields, yuck. I was kind of thinking that might happen, which is why it's like that's where maybe hacking would be better. Because here it's like I kind of feel like I still just like hack their weapons and just run. You know, I can... Well, actually, wait a second. Just the burst laser. Just how that sinks. And the 1 damage it puts through if I don't cloak it. Sector 1 LRS, nice. Probably it's just like, oh, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Trying to think about, I'm looking at what my engine charge time is going to be, because it's going to be pretty slow. 37 seconds. So they're going to fire this twice. I feel like they're not. I feel like it's just this thing damaging me. I mean, I guess if I cloak and stuff, no, it won't mess up the timing. Part of me feels like I can just run. I don't need to do anything here. Oh, they're boarding also. That's fun. Yeah, there's always hoping, right? So I think how it times is, so this fired and then this one, and that was the one spot where I wasn't sure if my shields would be totally up in time. And now this fires again, but with a bigger time between the two where it's a lot safer. And then this fires the second time, and then this gets one more volley in before we jump, but it's like split around this enough that at most it should be like we take 1 damage from this each time, unless it like nails our shields right now or something, we can't repair them in time or something. Because then cloaking will be up again for the next one, so it's just this volley I think that we can take damage. And we got oh look at that, we got all the misses in the world. Alright, so if my quick mental calculations are correct, we're pretty safe. And we didn't have to use any resources. Oh, nice. Timing was even better than I thought. Maybe because they weren't manning this the entire time, I guess is probably why. So this doesn't get to fire again. Great. So we just get out of here. I guess might as well, like... I don't know. Slug controlled or pirate? Going to slug controlled. I'm going to wish I had those scanners. I knew this was a chance, but it's not a huge deal, honestly, especially for slugs. I'm also going to wish that I had my auction upgrade, which I'll quite possibly get soon. I'll fight each other for a moment. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's a number of things I really need soon, but I think we can get by okay. Where are you running off to? But I think overall I'm in a pretty good place here. It's like really, it's just like scrap at this point. I've got all the systems. I've got a good enough weapon set up. Like it's not the strongest in the world, but this should be fine for flagship. You know, 4 crews not ideal, but you can get by with it. It's really just upgrades. It's like I need a lot of them still. But once we even just get like hacking 2, it'll feel a lot better, I think. And then get another like weapon power and the shields and stuff up, and then be pretty solid. We still have 2 sectors to farm scrap before Sector 8, where we can also farm more scrap. It's a decent shape. This is definitely slug shaped. Look at this. This is such a slug shaped sector. It's got, you know, like the little antenna thing and stuff. This is just like Sluggoville. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely calling it here for the night. There's a decent chance I'll be on tomorrow night. I'm not positive. You know, if not, maybe over the weekend. You know, I'm sure I'll be on one of those 3 days at the least to finish this one up. I feel pretty optimistic about it. Like, it doesn't feel guaranteed. We have a decent hull, though. You know, we have tools to do stuff, to survive, and we should be able to kill ships. And it's like, as long as we can kill some ships, get some more scrap, then we'll be able to kill more ships. And it's like, you know, it's kind of how it works. And, yeah, so that'll be probably tomorrow night is the most likely one. So let me just do the main menu here so we can see them all stopping right there. Start at Sector 6. Crow's on. Oh yeah, he's streaming again tonight. So that's the easy raid right there. An owl plays FTL. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really an owl. I mean, I'm a night owl, I guess. But I like owls. I drew that owl. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out, checking out the stream. Give me a follow. You know, check out, I got my bio, my stats, stuff about the Kickstarter I'm doing for my book. We're like 2/3 funded right now, which is pretty awesome. If you want to see more of my art, you can see it on my website and the Kickstarter.